Hi and welcome back to the Film and TV channel. I hope you're all staying safe and well. And today we've got a movie review. Yes, it's a quite popular one. I will tell you now, I'm probably in the minority on this one as far as what I thought of it. So we're going to look at See How They Run. Please, if you are new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications. And you'll know when these vlogs come out. I do movie, TV, drama reviews, lots of different things, information vlogs. And please, if you do like it, then please give us a thumbs up. It'd be great if you give us a thumbs up. I try and inform and entertain if I can. I said my views are a little bit different to other people's on this one, so a bit more entertaining when they are. It's boring agreeing all the time, isn't it? There's no fun in that. So please, they can give us a thumbs up. Much appreciated. Right, See How They Run. Mystery comedy, this is called. Did I laugh? Not a lot, in fairness. Directed by Tom George, written by Mark Chappell, and produced by Damien Jones and Gina Carter. The film stars, yes, quite an interesting cast. Sam Rockwell, Saoirse Ronan, Adrian Brody, Ruth Wilson, Reece Shearsmith, Harris Dickinson, David Oyelowo, and others as well. And the public quite like it, yeah. The Rotten Tomatoes audience, they're giving it a 67% positivity, so 2/3 of them were happy, 1/3 weren't, but hey, I'm probably one of the third. 3.7 out of 5, so that's 7.4 out of 10 if my maths is correct. So the audience like it on Rotten Tomatoes. Internet Movie Database, they're quite impressed as well. Internet Movie Database, 6.8 out of 10, so not a bad score. 4,642 people scored it between 6 and 9. This is all as at the 24th of September, around lunchtime, 2022. 4,642 people scored it between 6 and 9. And just 730 people scored it between 2 and 5. So, it's in the minority, it's about 86% positivity. So I think we'll go with that. That sounds promising, certainly on that point. It was theatrically released by Searchlight Pictures in the United Kingdom on the 9th of September and in the US on the 16th of September. So we got it a week earlier than you guys. Yippee. Although I only just watched it, so it didn't make any difference to me, did it? Rotten Tomatoes critics. What about the critics? Yeah, 149 critics. And yeah, they're positive. 71% positivity. Average rating, a little bit lower, 6.4 out of 10. But again, okay, nothing wrong with that. 105 fresh, but a fair chunk of rotten. Yeah, 44 rotten. And one of those guys was Kevin Mayer from The Times here in the UK, who I do quote from time to time. He said, a film that's aiming to capture the ingenious elan of Knives Out or the Neil Simon classic Murder by Death, but too often drifts into the workmanlike doldrums of Adam Sandler's murder mystery. I quite like Adam Sandler. But I agree with Kev's general thoughts on that. Perhaps not totally on Adam Sandler, but yes, I'd have to agree. I'd have to agree with Kevin. As I said, I'm not rotten. Well, yes, I am rotten. I'll tell you that. No, I'm not rotten. I'm about halfway. I'm a bit of both. But we do have the fresh. So these are the good guys. These are the guys who like it. Ian Frey from Empire Magazine. He said, "See How They Run is a whodunit is the whodunit as hoot with lots of laughs, oodles of style, played with verve by a quality cast. It also reconfirms Saoirse Ronan as a comedy god." Okay, a hoot, gods. I must have missed something, I think, watching this. It did have its odd moment, but please, Saoirse Ronan as a comedy god. She does the best with what she's given, but no, not really. Peter Bradshaw from The Guardian, he was quite liking it as well. He said the comedy is shallow. Well, he does like it, believe me, in the right way. And Rockwell's bleary world weariness contrasts nicely with Ronan's saucy-eyed idealism. Yeah, we'll talk about Rockwell and Ronan in a minute, but shallow in the wrong way for me, not in the right way, that's for sure. If you go over to the consensus, this is the combined, all the guys that have put all their heads together, they come out with a sentence to sum it all up. May not do itself many favours by asking for Christie comparisons, it doesn't, but this is still one fun whodunit. Yeah, the word fun and hoots, yeah. Metacritic use a weighted average like as well with their thing, Metascore, assigned the film a score of 60 out of 100. So again, just on that watchable limit based on 40 critics. And it scores anywhere between 40 out of 100 and 80. Hollywood Reporter's David Rooney only give it 40. He said, Its chief merit is the rare opportunity it provides Saoirse Ronan to showcase her skills with bubbly comedy, making her the standout in a ridiculously overqualified ensemble. But despite the promise of that title, this wheezing romp slows to a limp. I think even Ronan wears thin after, well, not too long a time, and limp as well. Movie Nation's Roger Moore, yeah, he quite liked it. 63 out of 100. He said, "Oh no, it's not as clever as it thinks it is. It probably isn't. And truthfully, for a romp, it only occasionally romps." Yeah, I'm going with this. But see how they run. It's still a warm, witty, and winning old-fashioned whodunit, and an equally old-fashioned theatre comedy, pronounced theatre in the theatre in the British style. The theatre. That's American theatre, isn't it? I found it an old-fashioned hoot. There you go, that word again, hoot. Yeah, I mean, old-fashioned. There's a lot of old-fashioned films that are funny and clever. I would say this isn't funny or clever, so it's a bit of an insult to old-fashioned movies for me. So my thoughts, as you can see, not overly impressed, very disappointed. I'm going to give this 5 out of 10. It does warrant a score. It is okay. It's not a total disaster, and I can see what it's trying to do. It's trying to be clever, but as I said, I think one of the critics said it's trying to be too clever for itself, and it probably is. The execution is a little bit long-winded. Even though it's not a long film, it felt a long film for me, and it just felt very tiresome and bland at times. Roland has pointed out, is entertaining enough in small doses, but for me, the double act with Rockwell never really works. Obviously, they sort of play off each other, but it never worked for me in this film. And in my opinion, this is overhyped and a little bit monotonous. As I said, not a total disaster, but I think on the basis that I went into this expecting something special, and it wasn't by any means. Lovely to look at, but there's not much there, as they say. Anyway, that's my opinion. Let me know what you think, guys. Have I been a bit harsh on this? Do I need to go back and watch it? Was I a bit tired when I watched this? I don't know. It's hard sometimes when you do early morning shifts and you watch these things. I just found it a little bit. I watched it in 2 parts actually. I found it a little bit, a bit wearing to say the least. So it was a bit of a struggle. Let me know what you think. Anyway, till we meet again, please stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.